A fox, seeing a horse for the first time grazing in a field, at once ran to a wolf of his acquaintance and described the animal that he had found. "It is, perhaps," said the fox, "some delicious prey that fortune has put in our path. Come with me and judge for yourself." Off they ran, and soon came to the horse, who, scarcely lifting his head, seemed little anxious to be on speaking terms with such suspicious-looking characters. "Sir," said the fox, "your humble servants wish to learn the name by which you are known to your illustrious friends." The horse, who was not without a ready wit, replied that his name had been curiously written upon his hoofs for the information of those who cared to read it. "Gladly would I," replied the sly fox, suspecting in an instant something wrong, "but my parents were poor, and could not pay for my education, hence I never learned to read. The family of my companion here, on the contrary, are great folk, and he can both read and write, and has 1,000 other accomplishments." The wolf, pleased with the flattery, at once went up with a knowing air to examine the hoofs which the horse raised for his convenience, and when he had come near enough, the horse gave a sudden and vigorous kick, and back to the earth fell the wolf, his jaw broken and bleeding. "Well, cousin," cried the fox with a grin, "you need never ask for the name a second time, now that you have it written so plainly just below your eyes." Curiosity and conceit come to grief. The cuckoo, the hedge-sparrow, and the owl. A lazy cuckoo, too idle to make a comfortable home for herself and her offspring, laid her eggs in the nest built by the hedge-sparrow, who, taking the charge wholly on herself, hatched them and bred up the young with maternal attention, till such time as they were enabled to provide for themselves, when they took wing and fled. Upon this, the worthless cuckoo came gossiping to the owl, complaining of the misconduct of the hedge-sparrow in treating her with so little attention, in return for the confidence she had shown in entrusting her with the care of her precious young brood. "Would you believe it?" continued the cuckoo. "The ungrateful birds have flown off without paying me any of those duties which are the natural right of a mother from her offspring." "Peace, peace," replied the sage owl, "nor expect that from others which you cannot give in return. The obligation lies wholly on your side to the charitable hedge-sparrow, for her kindness to your helpless young, whom you had abandoned. And remember this, that before you teach gratitude to others, you should learn yourself to be grateful." Ne'er-do-wells always find flaws in their neighbors. The fox and the boar. A boar stood whetting his tusks against an old tree. The fox, who happened to come by at the same time, asked him why he made those martial preparations of whetting his teeth, since there was no enemy near that he could perceive. "That may be, Master Fox," said the boar, "but we should scour up our arms while we have leisure, you know, for in time of danger we shall have something else to do." The discreet man should have a reserve of everything that is necessary before the time comes for him to make use of them.